Okay, hello and welcome. So today I'm going to be talking about quite a few things for my channel, Breath of the Wild, and just a lot of stuff in general. Okay, so first, Nintendo has released the trailer and the Champion's Ballad itself. Literally, I'm not sure whether it's today or last night, but pretty recently, like very recently. So right now I'm going to be talking about many things to do with that. So first, I am going to be theorising about the trailer which I released for what will be in the DLC in this video. And tomorrow, I will be live streaming all day, well not all day for me, so that is 8 hours long, of the Champion's Ballad. And then on Sunday, I will also do that if I haven't finished it by then. So definitely make sure to keep an eye on my channel, because it will be from 10 o'clock AM to 6 o'clock PM GMT. So that's the time in the UK. But as well as that, I am making quite a few new changes to my channel, so you will have noticed the new intro. That is one of the new changes. But enough of all of that. I'm actually going to get into a theory about the trailer for the DLC and just theorise about what's going to be in the DLC before I actually play it to see if I'm right, and for people who haven't seen it all yet. But anyway, that's that. Okay, so now I'm going to be getting into the actual theory. So let's watch. I'll have the trailer up on the screen, and then I'm going to comment on each bit. Okay, so first, just here, we can see Link with a blue four-pronged Sheikah sword sort of weird thing. Okay, and then each prong glows. So it's looking like green, blue, red, I think. I don't know, I'm not sure. But yeah. They glow, and then the whole thing, it gets brighter and brighter and brighter, and air gets sucked into it, and then boom, it shatters, and there are 4 spirit orb looking things floating there in the air. So these can possibly be the champion spirits, and now you'll notice that they're the same colours as the champion abilities which are given by the champions. Red, blue, yellow and green. So that would suggest it's even more. And then, they fly up into the air, and it says the Champion's Ballad, and then they fly away into the distance. Okay, so the Champion's Ballad, that quote suggests that they are actually the champion spirits, because that's reinforcing it sort of. And then it says they fell 100 years ago, and it has different videos of the champions, which shows Rivali flying up and saying stuff about fighting, so that looks like maybe it's him going to fight Wind Black Ganon in Varmado.
To slay the beast once and for all, it will be my great pleasure.
Mipha talking to Prince Sidon when he was a child, and then she says that she has to go off to Varuta, and she heads off down the waterfall, so she's possibly also going to fight the blight of her divine beast, Water Black Ganon.
One day, Princess, I must leave him to face my fate with Ruta.
And you see Daruk going to fight some bokoblins, a blue one and many red ones, and he hits them with his boulder breaker, and they all get flung around and killed.
No monster stands a chance when fighting me, the almighty Daruk.
He's possibly also heading towards the divine beast to fight the Blight Ganon. Similar feeling there. And then you see Urbosa fighting a Yiga soldier and parrying it with her shield. Now that's also that one's slightly different, because why would she be fighting a Yiga if she was going to Varnaboris? Well, possibly the Yiga tried attacking the Divine Beast or something, as well as the Blight, because they are known to be working against Ganon. But either way, we're getting that whole idea of the champions heading to their Divine Beasts. And then before that it said that they'd fallen, didn't it? So this could possibly be showing them before they get killed. And now
Sometimes I forget myself and get lost in the past.
It says, you must rise today. Okay? Now this is where it really starts to get interesting. So we see these blue orbs flying along, heading towards this, what looks like a blue portal, circular thing, in the Hebra area, with Sheikah runes around it. Now this, I just have honestly no idea. I mean, they look like the champion spirits, but like, they're not the right colours, are they? And they're like Sheikah coloured. And then the circle thing, that just looks like travel medallion, except vertical and a bit more spooky. So maybe it's like monks travelling or something, or Link travelling. I don't know. It's really weird. And then you see a Molduga. You can see that there's lots of glowing blue on its fins and everything. And then Link shoots at it with a bomb arrow. You can see blue in its teeth. Now, I do not remember that in normal Moldugas, and it looks like red and everything. So I'm thinking this might be like a different Molduga to normal. Now here, this is really interesting. So we see these 3 pillars with a pedestal sort of thing in the middle, and they are orange, but then they turn blue. So this signifies something has caused them to turn blue, and obviously they're Sheikah technology. And then, after that, we see this shrine rising out of the ocean, with what just happens to look like a similar looking pillar on the top. So I'm thinking that that must be related. However, the only weird thing is that the shrine's in the ocean, and they're all the way up in Tabantha region. But yes, we have that here too. So that's possibly related. Now, here, we see Link inside what looks like a dungeon or a shrine. Multiple shrines or just one, I'm not sure. Looks really cool and interesting though. Lots of spikes and cogs and puzzles and stuff. I'm thinking that that is either inside that one shrine that we just saw then, or multiple different ones, but either way big dungeons. And in one of them we see lots of flames and lava. So I'm thinking here, we get these pedestals in each region, and we have to do something to activate them, and then a shrine comes up in each region, and we have to, well, it's more of a dungeon than a shrine, but we have to complete it. And then we see Link right at the start, coming out of a shrine with this pronged sword. So they're probably related. It's probably something to do with the champion spirits, and that sword releasing their spirits or something. But I don't really know. But yes, that's that. And then, after that, we see new armour, so Wind Waker shirt, Ravio hat, Zant helmet, Ganon armour. Oh, here, another interesting bit. We see Link in what looks like royal clothing, similar to what King Rome and Zelda wear in the memories. It's got gold lining and everything, and nice hat and everything. He looks really posh and rich and everything. And then a Sheikah horse materialises. Literally, look, a horse with Sheikah technology all over it. Now, first thoughts would be a horse made out of Sheikah technology. I am not thinking that at all. This looks just like Link's default horse, except with Sheikah stuff on it. So I'm thinking, at the stables, you can change its helmet and saddle thingy, no, bridle and saddle, to a Sheikah one, which allows the horse to teleport. Because you see the horse teleporting and appearing there with the Sheikah stuff on it. But it doesn't appear to actually be attached to the horse permanently, like part of its skin or anything. So I'm thinking that that's like some armour that allows the horse to teleport. And then, after that, we see another one of those pronged pillar things rising at Death Mountain. Let me pause on it. There. And you can actually see there is like a red line hitting it in the middle, like you see on the like one of those things where pins, which you can use with the Sheikah scope. So it also signifies more Sheikah work. And you can once again see the Divine Beast Varudani in the background. And this one is orange, however, and it's rising out the ground. So possibly they're not there before and they have to rise out the ground before you can actually activate them, however you do that. But yeah, that's interesting too. And then after that, we see some similar things popping out the side of some Sheikah structure in the air. Now, I've got two ideas. This is either a Divine Beast, possibly Varmado, or it is a Sheikah tower. I mean, look at the rim and the bits pointing upwards and everything. That could really be a Sheikah tower. However, if you look really closely in the background, you can actually see Hyrule Castle. So I'm thinking this is more likely to be a Divine Beast, from its perch looking on Hyrule Castle, and then these pillars coming out of it are somehow related to the other pillars which we've seen before. Not sure how though. Possibly it could be even more damage to Ganon, or maybe allowing the champions to become real, or new champions to take control of the Divine Beast. I'm not sure. And then, even more weird, we see what looks like the top of some sort of Divine Beast. Possibly not one of the ones we know of. Like sort of opening up. Now, that happens straight after, so I also have a great feeling it is related to those pillars coming out of the ground. And now, this is really like, I do not know what it is, but it is definitely very interesting. Something to do with Sheikah technology, the champions, and fighting Ganon. Then you see Link, lots of like colour changes around him, shaking and everything. Sheikah tower in the background. So once again, that thing before possibly could have been a Sheikah tower. and he's concentrating, and then light comes out everywhere. And then Hyrule Castle. So now I'm thinking this is a memory, because what Link was doing then was pretty similar to what happens when he has a memory. Or he could have been heading back into the past. I don't know. But this looks a lot like it's in the past, because you've got Zelda, the champions behind her, as you can see, Daruk, lots of soldiers, and then King Rowan. And then you see King Rowan up close. Also, you want to take note, two things here. One, the two soldiery posh guys behind him are wearing similar clothing to what Link was before with the horse. Two, Cass has started playing some music here, but it's not music we're familiar with. Okay, so this bit is now the Ballad bit, the champion's ballad, because Ballad is a bit of music, isn't it? So therefore this seems more like a story, and therefore the past, reinforcing that memory I was talking about. Possibly Cass plays the music to Link and then he has a memory. And then you see Zelda with lots of soldiers behind her, and you can also see a Gerudo to the right, possibly Urbosa. And there's also another one of those guys with similar clothing to Link to the left of her. And then you see Zelda in a snowy region with some new clothing we've not seen before. And Link's horse, Zelda's horse, and then someone wearing the soldier's armour getting off, while standing next to Zelda's horse. Possibly Link, or possibly a soldier, as we saw previously. This is also possibly a memory. And then you see Zelda with a dog, also possibly a memory. It appears to be in Death Mountain region. And then you see Link with Cass. So they're at the outside of the Shrine of Resurrection. So I'm really thinking that this is all some sort of memory of the champions that Link is remembering, maybe. Or he's actually going back into the past to experience it somehow and maybe change what happened. I don't know. But yes. Now, then, here you have a bit saying with Champions Ballad, expansion pass DLC pack 2, blah blah blah. Then you can skip ahead of that to a really interesting bit. So you see Link on this motorbike with the Divine Beast music playing, and then Link's like riding up this cliff. Then up the Tangar Canyon, I believe. And then he comes up on the motorbike, stops, and then boom, that's it. Now if you look closely at the motorbike, there, at first I thought it looked like Varmado. It's actually quite similar. So it's obviously Sheikah, but it's like a Sheikah version of a horse. So what we saw before, that is not a Sheikah horse, that's a horse wearing Sheikah armour. This is a Sheikah horse. But anyway, that's it with the trailer, so obviously I am going to be live streaming this tomorrow, Saturday, and possibly Sunday for 8 hours each time. Maybe not on the Sunday though, but definitely on Saturday. Depends how long it takes me to play through it. And make sure to tune in, so everyone should be able to tune in at some point, because 8 hours is a long time. But it'll all be quite fun, and I'm looking forward to playing this. So hope to see you all next time. Make sure to give this video a like and subscribe if you want more of this sort of content, and feel free to comment below on your thoughts on this trailer. But anyway, that's that, so hope to see you next time.